What's up, fellas? I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you're ready to race. We got Shauing here. We have Speedster, two great runners. Looking forward to this. It's going to be good. Let's see what the boys are bringing to us today. Good luck to both racers as we're getting started here. Want to appreciate Speedgaming for letting us have this. There is a lot going on with the Mega Man runs this week and the following month. So everybody gets a chance to go check them out. So like Speedgaming at the live site at Herndon is ready to go. So we'll talk more about that as we go. We have 3 races here, or best of 3 races between our fellas. So yeah, let's see what they got for us. We'll start it out. Everybody watching should know most about this. I'll try to give a little bit as we go. I hope the fellas do good. All right, starting off 2 different routes here. Looks like we got Shauing starting with Guts Man. Speedster is going with Cut. So we get to see 2 different routes from the very beginning. Very good game. Everybody knows Mega Man. Great game to start with. Easy to learn, hard to master, as you'll see from these guys pulling off some incredible tricks as they go along. Right here where Shauing's at on these green platforms, they are not easy and are not fun. Anybody that's ever tried to jump off of these things knows exactly how terrible they are. We got Speedster making the vertical climb through Cutman here, neatly avoiding these pellets coming out at him right here. Really annoying to get around, but he made short work of it. Smooth little short jumps. You will notice these guys making really short jumps up to ledges. They will not be taking big jumps. It does save a little bit of time as they go, but it's just enough to get where they need. The bigger the jump, the more time that gets lost. You'll see some damage boosting from Speedster right here as we get Shauing in and into the boss door. Gutsman. Gutsman makes multiple appearances throughout the rest of the series in different forms. It's always fun to see, you know, somebody throw back to the original here. It's a fun little fight. You're going to see a lot of happy dancing right here with his jumps to avoid the delay that he gives you. If you're on the ground when Gutsman hits the ground, you will see right there, you do get stuttered up a little bit. So you kind of have to be careful with him and do what he just did. Jump when you get it. Looks great. Excellent job. We're into the hallway here for Cutman. And we also got Shauing going into Cut. You know, it's a tiny little jump right there to hit him just at the start of the fight. That's to get him into a good pattern right here. And then it's just avoid him and get the hits in. Very nice job. Clean cut, man. And we get to see a nice replay from Shauing right here. However, he will have a much quicker fight with Cutman. So we'll see how it balances out here at the end of the race. Here's our little pellet cannons coming up. It's nice getting through these. Once you finally get into the habit of making it through these guys, this is a nice feeling. Watch the 3 quick little jumps right here. Doop, 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 and they're up. So beautiful. It's so hard to do though. He made it look easy. Another thing you will see these guys doing is pause buffering. This will cancel the knockback Mega Man gets when he takes damage. It will come in very useful as they move along. They will be using it in other parts of the game to progress faster. Pause buffer will also be used on most of the bosses to get quicker kills. Everybody's favorite blocks, the Yoku blocks. I believe they're the bane of every Mega Man's nightmare. Beautiful jump up and around the ledge. Still notice Shauing also doing with the short jumps. Really useful for getting around quicker. We missed that a while ago, Shauing taking the shortcut. By holding up when you jump off screen, if a ladder is at the bottom of the screen below you, you can actually grab that from the top of the screen. We'll be seeing multiple uses of that throughout the run also. Here we go. He's trying to get into the wall here, but he can't go too far once he gets turned around. Beautiful. Nice clip into the wall as Shauing comes in here to cut man. Nice little pause buffer there. And we got the quick kill on cut. This vertical climb up Elect Man stage, magnet beams will help out a lot here, as they will help out other vertical climbs as it goes along. A little boosting through them. Very nice magnet beams. Really very difficult to lay those at the heights you really need them at. It takes a lot of practice, and you can tell Speedster's definitely put the practice in while he was doing an example of the pause buffer to cancel the knockback. We're going for the magnet beam climb here. We are. Look at this beauty. Oh, unfortunate, but it happens. Not much of a loss though. Starting right back here at the bottom. Yeah, Lake Man is a vertical climb. You will also notice as the fellas climb, the sky is getting darker behind them. It does start out into a blue stage for the background. But yeah, as they climb higher, the sky gets darker. Who would have guessed? Speedster coming into a leg as Shauing's making the cross across this gap. That gap's always a little scary as the people are going. Beautiful kill, beautiful kill. Able to manipulate Elect Man into the cut blade. Fantastic job. Fantastic job. Right on his heels comes this vertical climb from Shauing though. He's making a good push to it. Iceman. Everybody hates Iceman, don't they? I think this is the one stage where people... This stage is tough on casual and the pros. You'll see very precise magnet beams here as Speedster is going. He's looking to catch a zip at the end of this, I would guess, but we're getting ready to find out. Shauing using the magnet beams to perfection to make that climb up the end of Elect Man easier. There he goes. So you need to be on the pixel just below the score to be able to get this to work, and you see how it does. It lets him skip down through the bottom. Great work. Hard to set up, extremely difficult. It takes a lot of practice to get that. It is not easy to do. We got the magnet beam climbs here from Shauing, also going up the Elect Tower. These guys making it look easy. Trust me, it's not. A good example of the pause buffer to cancel the knockback. It's so useful on so many occasions. Here we got Elect Man coming. Speedster is trying to get that pixel to get the zip to the corridor, but doesn't look like we're going to make it. Again, very tight. The magnet beam zips are usually needing to be on a specific pixel to get them to work. Very, very tight windows. Again, you've seen the boys with the pause buffer on the bosses. Very nice job. 2 good boss kills. We're replaying Iceman here as we move along. Notice with the green guys, if you shoot them in the face, the entire thing dies. If you happen to be one of those who shoots them in the feet, the top will attack you, so something to look out for when you're playing. Here comes the quick magnet zips now. Right through the wall, don't even have to go around. As he sets up a kind of a corridor zip. Is he getting it? Oh, Shauing got close, but just barely missed it. We get to see the climb that most of us will make through this stage. Although Shauing did do it a lot easier than I would. Speedster catching the zip on Flame Man here. Fireman, excuse me. Too many fire enemies in Mega Man. Got flame, heat, fire, who else? Very nice. Shauing catches the zip. This zip here is Speedster doing. It's a very difficult zip. You got to be pretty precise coming out of it right there. That is very hard to get. Very beautiful job though. As he runs down, entering fireman's door. I love seeing these boss fights side by side also. Couple quick pause buffers. Each boss does have a little bit of different iframes as far as how long they're out for, so some of them do need to be paused a little longer, some a little shorter, but these guys know it. Beautiful job, fellas. So while they're in the middle of this, there are donations that could be made for other games on the Speedgaming site. Let me get here and give these guys a chat also. Yeah, there are a bunch of games that are going to be going on with these guys besides Mega Man. So yeah, if you'd like to look, I saw Legend of Zelda Randomizer was in the lead. But plenty of games to go in there and donate some money to these guys for a good event. Everybody gets to have fun. We all love retro games. That's why we're here. We all grew up on these games. And it's nice to see some of the games we thought were so difficult as kids just get smashed by fellas like this. We see Shauing going for the zips. Very nice. Coming up here through Bomb Man. Sniper Joe froze at the spot. We don't like dealing with him. He either needs to be froze or you can magnet beam through this area, but you do not want him following you because he will follow you until the boss door or until you die. It's not what you want, so yeah, you either freeze him or just keep magnet beaming over his head to get him out of the way. Looks like he's opting with the other side here. Shauing also going for the corridor zip. The corridor zips are extremely difficult to hit. So you've got 1 pixel to hit it on. Very tough to do, especially consistently. It's tough to do, but to get it consistently, it's extremely difficult. We got 2 fights going on here. Very nice use of the pause buffer from both fellas. And the bosses are down. Again, appreciate Speedgaming for letting these guys show their skills on these games and just let everybody see them. Mega Man 2 will be coming up was it the 24th, I believe. We have another Mega Man race on the 24th. We do have a Mega Man 2 race schedule, but I'm not sure the exact time on that. There are Discord links that I can post in chat here in a moment. Now we're seeing the Gutsman stage done with the magnet beams, and we just had a little hiccup there. That's okay though. We're seeing Shauing making his way through Bomb Man. It's interesting to see how they're going to match up coming into the Wily, taking 2 different routes. Especially in a race situation, it's always tough to keep things going. Speaking of the Sniper Joe, he just despawned him. Instead of having him follow him all the way, he chose to go for the despawn route. And we got the magnet beams over the Gutsman gap. I think this is everybody's most dreaded part of Mega Man 1 other than the Yellow Devil. If you were to ask most people why they like to get the magnet beam, it's to get over this gap. The green platforms that Shauing went through earlier are extremely hateful sometimes. Very nice use of magnet beam. Also using it to cross this gap here. Look at them glitchy little fellas, aren't they cute? Nice zip in from Shauing also. Coming into the fight with Bomb Man. as we enter the corridor for Guts on the opposite end. Is he going to be able to get the corridor zip? Ooh, just a little bit off. And Bobman's defeated, and Shauing is moving on. Speedster going. Oh, look at that! Got glitched into the Rockman rocks. Interesting. So those pause buffers are a little bit tedious sometimes. Oh no, Gutsman giving a little bit of problems. Oh no. Oh, unfortunate. Sometimes Gutsman, he just wants to hug you. He does everything he can to tell you how much he loves you. Here we go into Wily 1 with Shauing. Great use of the pause buffer through here to just bypass these dudes. Don't really need the health anyway, right? He's going for the magnet beam up and over. Going for the zip through this wall here. Beautiful zip from Shauing. Opting to not go for the health. We'll get to see the abuse of the ladder grab here also, as Speedster also heads into Wily 1. Yeah, this ladder grab is a neat little trick to do. Very easy, there's nothing to it, just press up when you jump. But look at all the trouble it saves. Oh, we got some high magnet beams from Shauing. Woo! Very nice, very nice. We got Speedster coming into the mix. Very nice magnet beam climbs from Shauing on his side. Excellent job. Here's everybody's favorite boss, the Yellow Devil. Nice zip from Speedster on his end. I think this is one of the hardest things to have gotten through as a kid when we played this, is the Yellow Devil fight. We all knew it was coming. But I think it needed us having the pause buffer for most of us to get through it as kids. Ooh, a little tight on the magnet beam there also. These boys like getting close to the spikes. Ooh, nice recovery. Nice recovery. Looking good. Wily 2 coming up for Shaw as Speedster walks into the Yellow Devil room. Pretty difficult level here for Shauing coming into it. These guys here can be a massive pain. New players will see that they catch you off guard, which is what they like to do. Grabbing some refill there. Quick Yellow Devil kill from Speedster. Very nice. Gonna keep Cutman on the opposite side of the screen here. Made for babies, as Mr. Fable would say. Dropping down here below with the turrets that shoot pretty precise through jumps here. Makes it look easy though, doesn't he? Ooh, nice shot right there. Elect Man down for Shauing. Very nice use of the cut blade. Speeds are opting to let Cutman jump over to get him closer to the hole as he falls. Nice use of fire down through here, clearing out these enemies. Also saves the menu when you get into the copy bot. Definitely the best weapon to use on him to get through him quicker. And here we get to see Mega Man's clone. This is another very tedious fight until you start to get used to it, get used to the pattern. But not a very fun fight in a lot of ways. Watching Speedster go for the zip here. There he goes. Zip it on down to the copy bot. If you can catch him in this little jump pattern like Shauing's got him in, takes it down for a nice easy kill, and right on his heels is Speedster. He's coming in close now, boy. He's picking it up on him. Starting his copybot fight. Yeah, you'll notice sometimes the copybot will jump toward you, jump away, depending on, I guess, whatever he wants to do, right? But you'll notice these guys using the flame shield here. Just jumping away just enough to keep him off of them. We see Shauing sitting here setting up for the zip. Opting to skip it. Going for the quick fall though. Coming up to the bubble fight. Another tedious fight as a kid, because I think everybody always started with the 4 blocks, and then you're left fighting the last 3 with whatever you wanted to kill it with, Buster or whatever. But I don't think it took too long to realize that maybe we should just kill the first 3 and then use the rocks on the last 4 until somebody realized you can dupe blocks. Oh man, we have these boss fights starting pretty close to each other right here. Shauing's got the first one down. Opting to take the middle rock and just take them head on. No fear. Oh, Speedster going with the bow strat with the dupes. He does have to get a couple of these. He needs to get at least one more. And we got a quick Buster right here. The circle or the bubble does get faster and faster the more damage it takes. Optimal to have a rock at the end to one-shot it. But he definitely went with the quick kill. He did not even try to Buster any at the start. So 2 dupes, good enough. He is right on Shauing's heels. Shauing getting to the top of the vertical climb. Should see some magnet beam here to skip a little section of this. Oh, there he goes, right through the hallway. Didn't miss a thing. We got Speedster setting up for his. There it is. Oh, here we go. The boss skip from Shauing has hit. Intentional death here from the zip, but you get to start at Wily and skip all 4 boss fights. Speedster. Oh no, it barely missed it. Oh, so close. It is not being nice to Speedster today as Shauing sets up for Wily Machine 1. Bomb Man just does not like him today. Wily Machine 1 down. Unfortunate death at Bomb Man. That will happen occasionally. And we have our winner, Shauing. Very nice. Here we go. Let's check it out. Here we go. No, it's still not giving it to him. Why is Bomb Man being so hateful? He is just not being kind to him today. The setup looks pretty good. 22:34 on the race time for Shauing. Very, very good time. See if we can get a little practice here on Bob before the next race. There we go. Very nice race, fellas. There's our zip. That's what we've been waiting for. Now we can watch this Wily fight in peace. You'll notice a good little use of the pause buffer right here to take out the first one. Then it's just a matter of avoiding his big shot and letting the shield do the work for you. He's opting just to let the shield do it all. Just eating up that health bar. The best eyebrows in the business goes down for Speedster. Nicely done, Speed. Nicely done. Close race, a little back and forth there. A couple unfortunate deaths on Speedster's end. A couple unfortunate on Shauing. Great race, though. It was nice seeing the two different routes meet up and converge at the end. We're going to get ready. This is a best of 3, so we'll give the fellas a little break right here, see when they're ready to start, and then we'll start race number 2. Fantastic job, though, guys. Fantastic job. Again, I want to thank Speedgaming for allowing these guys to race. Please go give these guys a follow if you don't. Incredible guys. I see Shawing around quite a bit, and like Tech Gamer Stream and some other places. Yeah, definitely do go check out these guys. Wonderful dudes. And if you can't tell, hell of some Mega Man 1 players, right? Great run, fellas. I'll give you a second right here. Let you get your wits about you. Get your breath. Yeah, get your little practice in here. I hope everybody out there is having a good Tuesday evening. I guess it could be Wednesday morning depending on where you're at also. I still want to thank Mr. Cab for helping me get this started. The Mega Man 2 community is a good community. They do have the Discord channel if anybody looking to get into speedrunning these games. These guys, of course, will help you. Fantastic guys, but there are a lot of good people in the community who are there to help you. Plenty of videos if it's something in general that you're wanting to do, if specific trick, if there's one thing that you need to know and just trying to understand the mechanics of it, somebody there is going to know it and somebody there is going to help you out. Just fun games to run in general. Looks like our guys are setting back up. We're going to see if Shawing can bring it down here, or is Speedster going to make the comeback and take his win down? We'll find out here momentarily. Notice they are playing Rockman. Not really any difference on this one, but with the Mega Man Rockman 2, significant difference in those games. So Mega Man with this little dab going on here saying, "Come get some, Wily." Dabbing on him. Who would have thought he'd made the dab popular in 1987? It's hard to overstate how good these guys are with the jumps and stuff they just made. Everything's so precise. These times, yeah, these times are they're very difficult to get. Very, very difficult to get, especially in a race situation. No restarts. You just got to get what you got. It's tough to do. Nerves are a thing. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go for the second one here. $15. Let's see. Okay. They're getting it set up here for race number 2. I'm not very technical. It looks like we're getting a new room set up for them. Get the boys in on racetime.gg. By the way, said they do have a live open at Herndon, Virginia. If anybody is in the area and would like to go sign up for that. Again, there is the prize pool is open for the contributions. If you see a game you like, please donate to help out a worthy cause and see something from your childhood that you really like. So many games there. See if we got another race time room here to get set up. Here we go. Boop. That is the same room. Yeah, we're going. Sorry for the delay, guys. Have a little bit of technical difficulties, this being my first time here for this. We're getting the fellas up into a racetime.gg room together so that we can track it a little bit easier. So this is a best of 3. So should Speedster win, we will have one more following this one. So don't go anywhere. These guys got a lot of gaming left to do. I know Shauing's wanting to go ahead and get it done and finish this. I know Speedster is not wanting to let him have it either. He is not wanting to do it. Hopefully we see the 2 varying routes here again so we can see how they mix up. The Gutsman route is typically the glitchless route when people start because you still want to get to the magnet beam for the speed. But yeah, any percent, we don't really want to go to Guts first. It's a lot quicker to get across it using magnet beam. You don't have to wait on the platforms. A little bit longer to kill Cutman, but the time saved using the magnet beam in Guts is well worth it. Now that these first race jitters are out of the way, we may be seeing a lot going on. All right. Sorry for that. We have Indy's going to be coming in to do some commentary with us. We've got the start from the boys here. We got Gutsman from Shauing. We got Cutsman from Speedster. Again, 2 different openings to the game. Both work. You notice the these little pickaxe guys, not very nice guys. That's why we like to run over them when we can. Nice use of pause buffer to get past them for everyone. Looks like we got Indian voice chat. Former world record holder here, so I can give you much more depth into this than I am able to. As we got Shauing coming into Gutsman here. Yeah, these jumps are a little hateful to get sometimes. Sometimes they don't work good. Seems like I have a really bad habit of missing them. Welcome, Indy.
Yo.
What's up, dude?
Well, I'm currently trying to set this up a little bit, but now I think I have the stream up in the streams.
Yes, sir. Take away. We just got Shauing finishing up Guts here.
Oh yeah, I saw that was an exciting first game. I really like this. They have PBs 6 seconds apart, and they are also using different routes, which makes it like a nail biter. I will see.
It was. That first match was really, really good. Really enjoyed seeing the 2 different routes and how they came together at the end.
It's kind of I kind of like how they approach the game here. Speedster, he has a few faster setups for everything he does, but the faster setups are also harder. So Shauing makes the setup easier, but they're much more consistent. So it's kind of I expect if Speedster get a good run here, I think he will. You know, I think he has a chance to bring this back. But if Shauing keeps, doing what it does, I mean, this can turn out anyhow. I think it's interesting.
He's just got to hold the fort down and hope for the best.
Yeah, there's also the psychological advantage now, also being 1 game up. So
Yeah,
I mean,
it puts pressure on Speedster for sure to make sure he hits these within the first try or 2 to get what he needs to get.
Exactly. And there's a completely different thing racing a game, especially in a tournament setting. I don't know how much experience these guys have in tournament settings, but it's a completely different thing than just sitting by yourself and doing PB attempts. So.
Oh, their hands are shaking right now. Speedster's just, I've got to get this, and Shawing's thinking the same thing. I have to get this. He doesn't want to go to a 3rd match with Speedster,
Yeah. Here was a good example. Speedster went for the left side strat on Elecman. He made a corner jump, which is like a 2-frame window, I think. And if he fails it, he loses 17 seconds. Shauing is going for a safer approach, which costs him around 5 extra seconds, but it's completely safe. So, but in this case, Speedster got the strat, so this means he will be, saving a few extra seconds when Shauing gets there. So it's all those small things that adds up. And Speedster is also, I mean, I guess you probably mentioned it already. I missed the first minute of the first game, but Speedster is doing this to grab the magnet beam, and the reason Shauing is doing guts first is to basically skip this entire trick because it's dangerous, because you can soft lock if you move in too far, and then it's a 4-minute reset. So we don't want that. I mean, it's already the soft lock is also named. I mean, I was not the first one to do it, but it's commonly known as the Endy Jail, since I did it at the AGDQ race in 2017.
Oh no, dude, you got soft locked in it.
I did.
It's bad enough doing it at home,
It was rough, but I recovered, resetted and played my game.
Took it down.
It's fine. So okay, so we'll see here. So now we'll see the difference on Shauing screen. He will take the right side route here, and this costs a lot of extra time since you have to wait for these blocks here.
That
Meanwhile,
jump under the ledge. I said that little jump under the ledge is really tough, though.
Yeah, The Speedster, I mean, that was a nice elect climb from Speedster. He also did a nice pass back up there, so he clearly knows, you know, what he's doing. Okay.
Yeah, for the stuff Speedster's doing, he really needs to have the backups to come to. If you don't have the backups, you put yourself in a really, really bad spot.
Mm. Yeah, but Speedster has done. His start of the run now has been really solid. I would say. I mean, this is probably around PB pace for him. I would say. I mean, it's looking really good. So.
Here we go. We see Shauing going with the guts way to get the magnet beam.
Yeah, it's a completely safe, of course. Also, of course, there's and the. So it's not that much slower, the actual strat, but doing Gutsman first, then you don't have the magnet beam for Gutsman. So that entire section will be slower. So going Gutsman first overall is the slower route, so to speak. But it's not that huge of a difference. I think it's around, I want to say like 14 seconds, if I remember correctly. I mean, if you do everything optimally.
Yeah, those little green platforms on guts, man, they're kind of hateful.
Yeah, and you can also not do any corridor sips and no sips whatsoever in the stage. If you have the magnet beam, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sips in total in Gutsman. So it's plus you don't have to wait for the platforms. You can see Shauing has a different approach here on the elect climb. He still does the elect climb, but it takes an intentional hit. But it's still not bad. Just safe.
Nice kill on elect too. Very nice. Yeah, these corridor zips, man, these things are very hateful to set up. My goodness.
Yeah, the setup that Speedster use is actually a frame perfect setup, so it's definitely tough. Yes, there's 2 ways to do it. He's doing the what I consider to be the hard way. I think Cartina Cow in the chat will disagree. He's also doing them the hard way, but I mean, if you're better at it that way, then it's a different type of setup. So. Yeah, as it says in the chat, 1 frame setup is easier than 3 frame setup. It's all what you basically the way you learned it initially is probably the way you're gonna stick doing. So.
Shauing getting across the water here very nicely. Good magnet beam through there.
Let's see if he gets the. Okay, he's going for the buffer. Okay, all right.
Oh.
Yeah, there's two ways of doing it. You can also. There was a few years back we discovered that you can buffer a lot of strats, a lot of the magnet beam sips. You basically go to a certain position and you press A and B on the same frame. You basically jump and shoot the beam at the same frame. Just press them together. And if you're standing on the correct tile, so to speak, then you will automatically get the correct height for the beam to make the sip from. If you don't make those setups, many of the setups are only, you have only a few frames window to make them otherwise, and it's really tough. So you can see Shauing kind of lining up in several different spots to use those kind of buffers. So he tried to do it in Iceman there, but he failed either the position or the A and B press. Sometimes it's actually harder. Some people actually find it hard to press A and B at the exact same time. Which is
that was something Corv had showed me. It's probably been a month or 2 ago. They get into a specific pixel, like you said, in A, B at the spot so that it'll lay it when it hits the wall. When it hits the wall, it stops and it's where it needs to be. I was like, oh, it's brilliant. Like, why didn't I even think of that? That's like absolute genius when you think about it.
Why did no one think of that? I mean, it took many years to figure that one out, but now we use it in many different spots because it saves beams because you can, the setups are much easier. So it's it was a game changer for Mega Man. You could see an example there on Shauing. It was too late to say it sadly, but he went, some extra tiles to the left just to set up to have, to get the zip on the first try. So.
On to Bomb Man.
Yeah,
this is a fun little stage right here. Yeah, I enjoy it pretty good. I like the, it's got some vertical, got some horizontal, the spike issues towards the end if you don't zip through it. But I love the zip on this. I don't know what about this zip, why I like more about it than I do Fireman, but I like the zip setup a lot better on this. It feels more rewarding when you hit it.
It does, it does. I mean, you can also do it. The nice thing with this game in general is that there's so many setups nowadays. I mean, you can see Shauing on the right here, he has the ladder setup for the fireman glitch. Sadly, he...
Ooh, it jumped a touch too early.
Wrong. I didn't exactly see what he did, but... Okay, now he's skipping it. But yeah, you can use ladders to set up the correct pixel heights. Unless, I mean, to jump and place the beam, that's tough. It's... The jump height needs to be correct. You can't do a full jump and do it, for instance. You have to have a certain jump height.
I actually used the ladder myself. Yeah, I actually used the ladder myself on this zip.
Yeah,
put your tiptoe on the right pixel to get your magnet beam set up.
And that is, I mean, it still saves a bunch of time, so...
It's so hard getting it set up like Speedster did right here to get that where you buff at first. It's so difficult to get that. And I like the holding left,
really nice
holding left to get into the ball store to get that much closer to him. There's so many little things about this that you don't even think about that these guys are doing.
It's also interesting, I see Shauing is not using pause buffering on many of the boss fights. He's kind of doing glitchless strats. He's combining some glitchless strats and some any percent strats. It's kind of an interesting approach. I'm not sure why. Why he doesn't do the buffers. Maybe he finds he messes up the timing sometimes, and then it actually might be faster to do it conventional way. So.
You know, fire's kind of hateful to pause buffer anyway when he's running at you, because you know your ice is wanting to go past it quicker than you can get those 7 hits in with the pause buffer.
Yeah, that's true. The ice shot is pretty fast, so it just it's probably more consistent for him. He seems to have a, you know, his approach seems to be consistent overall. So that is most likely what is the most consistent for him. Oh wow, that despawn of the Sniper Joe. Wow.
Dude, I was going to say the same thing. I was like, Speedster is on it with these pause buffs to this guy. I mean, he is on it.
Yeah.
See what kind of zip setup we got from Shauing right here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's going for the ladder. Yeah, there you go. See, this is the way I set up the way Shauing does it.
Yeah, but that's perfectly fine. You still save a bunch of time, and it's basically...
Beautiful.
I mean, it makes it free to do, basically. So it's slower, obviously, but it's still better to do a slower and consistent strat that you actually can perform in a race. Than if you fail the fast setup, you will lose a bunch of time having to go around if you run out of beams. So I think it's a good approach.
Yeah, because you will die on that bomb man zip if you miss it. Those spikes will kill you. So
yeah.
I can't tell you how many runs I've ended up losing. Hit select and then not have a beam set up or something, and just instant death.
And it's not, they're not far apart here. I mean, they're entering wide one at the same time. I mean, it's like a the time difference more or less comes down to the route difference. I mean, what the theoretical difference should be. So this is really interesting. Let's see what setup Speedster goes for here. I think he's gonna do a free beam setup with the buffer. Oh, okay, this is interesting. He missed it. He was going for it though. Let's see what... I think Shauing uses more beams here. Let's see. Okay. He does, yeah.
Yeah.
But he did get it. Nice, nice, nice. I mean, he added one extra beam for safety. You can do it with 3, but he opted for 4, which gave him more time to, I mean, not do it as tight. But that was a perfect executed buffer version of the zip. So I would say he gained around 7 seconds on Speedster there. So only one screen apart now. Ooh.
Ooh, oh.
Speedster is, I mean...
He's pushing it.
Yeah. Beams shouldn't be that much of an issue here. Shauing actually picked up a few extra. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think he needs them, honestly, but... since they're not doing the the Wily 2 skips, which is a entire. I mean, you can talk about those for hours, but none of these runners are doing it, so we can save that for
Yeah,
another
Speedster
time.
did a half. He did a half zip on Wiley too. He was about halfway down and he ladder zipped into.
Oh, okay, the Nudua fall, but yeah, that's the
not
one
from
I'm
the top
referring to
though.
is skipping the boss fights. So it's
Yeah,
but
and that one,
that one has soft lock potential, so you're not doing
that-
it in a race unless you're racing someone that you really need to do it. I mean, it's a bad thing to do in a race, really.
it's so
No matter the
dangerous.
situation.
So dangerous to do.
Ooh, Speedster got trolled by the drop there. The interesting Mega Man 1 mechanic where you, if you're in an upward state in the jump, you actually get pushed down by the drop. So you instantly fall. So if you get a drop over a pit, don't grab it. It's bad for your health.
He does fall very fast. It's like on a pause buffer. You know, you can pause and get him to fall quicker if you need. This surprise. Oh, there he goes. Shauing. He's in with it too. We are almost on the same screen.
Yeah, this is definitely far from over. You saw Speedster last run in the Wily 4 boss fight skip, the refight skip. I mean, he couldn't get a setup correct, so I mean, and in a stressful situation, that can make all the difference.
So Shauing. Yeah, here's where Speedster went for the ladder zip. Yeah, he's going for it again. Here we go.
Yeah. The thing is, I mean, I respect for going for it. The thing is, this zip actually saves very little time. You kind of have to do. I mean, he did get the wrap. Oh, nice. Okay, he got the full fall. Okay, he probably went more or less even there, I would say. You have to. You kind of have to do this setup. I mean, to actually get the zip, like in the first couple of tries, to actually have it save time. But it's swag and it's nice. So respect for going for it. Lone fight. Okay, he's doing the. Okay, he's multiplying the fire. I mean, he's saving fire ammo basically for the Wily fight. You can duplicate the fire if you press B when the fire is still on screen at the edge of the screen. Instead of a second shot coming out, you still have the flame shield active around you, so you can use.
So how long does that flame shield last?
Like 4 or 5 hits on the clone, then you have to do it again. But they both had to. They both kind of panicked there. I think they threw a lot of extra shots, so they might have to pick up some extra ammo before the Wily 4 fight, but it'll be fine. You can use the same strategy in. Ooh, Speedster doing a. Ooh, that's dangerous. I'm scared now. Okay.
Oof. Oh, here he goes.
He actually did a setup that
right into it.
To do the setup he wanted to, you really have to do full jumps on and off the beams. Otherwise, you can actually get subpixeled, which can cause the trick not to work. So he was. Okay.
Now, Shauing a minute ago, he did not go for any dupe tricks, so this could be more time that Speedster picked up. Oh, he got all his dupes this time. Oh, no.
No, you need 3 of them. So far. Okay, but that's still fine. That's still faster than what Shauing does. So Speedster should gain some time here, definitely.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, he'd missed one dupe on the last go around.
Yeah, this is another thing of what Shauing is doing for consistency. I mean, if you're not going for dupes, it's faster to kill them when they're slow with the Buster. I mean, the first 3. I mean, of the boss thingies. But Speedster, I mean, as long as you get the dupes, it's obviously much faster going for them. Okay, let's see here. He's out of beams. No, he has 2 beams, okay.
There he goes, nice.
You will see a different setup from Shauing here. Probably going back to the left to do a buffer setup.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, oh, he missed the pixel. He's redoing it. Oh, he's stressed.
Oh!
Yeah, it's rough.
This is where Speedster had trouble with the last
Yeah.
match.
And Shauing is right on his heels now, and see if he goes for the magnet beam. But the thing here is that he's the problem he has is that he's dropping the mashing sometimes, so he kind of falls down before he starts going up. Many people switch their grips when they start to do this mash, and during that grip switch, yeah.
Oh, Shauing has hit it clean. He hit it clean the last match.
That was good finally, but yeah.
Oh, Speedster back.
That is so rough, though. I feel so bad for Speedster right now. Not bad, rather sorry. It's really rough. I mean, it's not over yet, but...
No, not over by any means.
Having that refight skip happening 2 times in a row, I mean, in this situation, when he was ahead of the entire game, basically, and then... That was rough. It was rough.
Nice job.
Oh wow, Shauing is down a full minute faster than the previous race.
Nerves weren't part of his game, were they? He was ready for this.
He was, and...
Nice job.
And Speedster is down only 15 seconds behind. I mean, that's... Yeah, that's... It was a great race, but I still feel... I feel for Speedster, I really do.
That was a fantastic race. Good job from both guys. They did an amazing, incredible run.
They did.
Especially a race, race tournament style, best of 3. I mean, the nerves were on Shauing for being up 1. The nerves were on Speedster for having to catch up. So, yeah, good job for keeping it calm and still putting up some incredible times, like 21:51, 21:31, and 21:51. That's incredible times.
Definitely good race times. So
yeah, definitely give the guys a follow so they can see more of them during the day and evenings.
Well, the only shame is we don't get to see a 3rd game, right?
I know, that'd have been so good, but hey, we got 2 good games.
We did. So, I mean,
I'm very happy with the 2 we got. Like I said, the guys do real good.
We need to be thankful for what we have and not what we do not have. Oh, I mean, yes.
That 3rd one could have been horrible for all we know. It could have been 30 deaths. Who knows what could have happened. At least we got 2 really good ones. Really close there at the end, too, for the 2 different routes for them to meet up like they did. Just to be able to see different strategies and how it can still be very similar time no matter what style you choose to play.
Yeah, definitely, especially in a race setting. I mean, in a race setting, when you don't have unlimited, you have one go at it. When you're grinding for a PB, you can reset whenever you make a mistake. So obviously, the faster route is gonna win out in the end. I mean, but in a race setting, being consistent, that is, I mean, as we witnessed here, that was the key this time. So. Yeah, that was a really good matchup here, definitely. So
yeah, congrats to both guys. Andy, I appreciate you being here with me too. It's very nice. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. We'll hopefully have more chances throughout the tournament's lifespans. Well, I'm not playing myself, of course.
Yeah, we will be seeing Shauing in the next round. He does move on to the next round. Unfortunately, Speedster is eliminated.
It's a single elimination. It is.
Single elimination, it is. But he'll be ready for the next one, though. I'm sure he'll go back and fix what he needs to fix and be bringing an ass whooping next time, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the brackets, but I'm too bad at interneting.
So I know the 24th we have another Mega Man 1 race. What is it? I've got it right here.
Cortina says he's playing against me. Is that so?
Yeah, so the 24th at 8 o'clock we have Palpa Blade versus Colonel Fatso and another Mega Man 1 best of 3. And then August 22nd we have Cam and the Tiny Brontosaurus running Mega Man 2 any percent difficult. That will be August 22nd at 8 o'clock, and the other Mega Man 1 is August 24th at 8 o'clock. So 2 days and then 2 more days, so 2 days and 4 days away.
Yeah, it's kind of so funny. There's a Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2 turning going on simultaneously, so there's gonna be a lot of Mega Man action going forward, which is really exciting, I think. So
If you like Mega Man, this is the time to be getting into it, right?
yeah, definitely. And thank you, Cartina, for linking the brackets. Now I can see that Shauing is facing me next round, so that's gonna be good.
Oh, there you go. You got to spy on the enemy a little
Yeah,
bit too.
I did,
Yeah.
I did. Now I know everything about him. I
Oh, he
know.
better be ready. He's going to have to be doing some offline streaming. I mean, offline playing if he's going to be ready for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. So I haven't participated in a tournament in years, so good time to make a comeback.
Well, I look forward to it. I'm sure you guys will definitely put on a hell of a show.
We will, we will. But anyway, I'm probably going to head to bed. But yeah, thank you for having me, and hopefully get the chance to do this again sometime soon.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to your races. If I'm not commentating, I would definitely be watching them all. Good luck to everybody else coming ahead, and we'll let them finish it up and end the stream on their end, and we'll say goodnight. Everybody have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe in your case. I'm not sure where you're from, Indy. I hope you have a great night.
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden? Yeah, the accent kind of gave it away, didn't it? Yeah, have a good day, dude. Sleep well. Everybody else also, and I'll see you guys later.
Likewise, have a good one.